I'm going to hand it back. Do you want to just welcome everyone? Because this is recorded.
Well, welcome everyone to our training. Great to have you here. We're growing, which is exciting. Andrew, we haven't met you all yet, which is even more exciting, and getting to know you all. I know Vanessa has. And we really appreciate Tessa, our new senior presidential
We're drinking tea.
guru. So it's reached the first one in Australia, and super excited that what you've achieved, and we're all just riding your wave in what you've done. So congratulations, Tessa, and excited to have everyone here.
Thank you. It seems like a big hoo-ha, and I guess it is, but you know what? No day's changed. I just want to help each one of you make senior presidential director, because when you've got good income coming in, it just, and you're healing so many people and seeing so many people's lives changed, it really does change your world. So that's so exciting. Can you make me host, Vanessa, please, so I can share my screen?
Yep, you are now.
Amazing. Okay, so I'm going to open up. I'm going to go straight into this, guys. I'm not going to beat around the bush. We are going into my back office, but this is starting at on the binary of the Hoys. So you can see the Hoys as a group, okay? So today we're going to focus on the right-hand group, because you're all going to have a binary tree that looks very, very similar to this. And when you take yourself, you can look at yourself and you can look at your total rep count beside you. And that's the number, obviously, 226 in this whole group, in their whole group. So as we go down this right-hand side, if anybody on your binary tree has a cross there, like this one, it means they're not on an auto order. I think that's their mum, so it doesn't matter. But this is really important. If you just get people not on auto orders, you are not going to make money. Believe me. We're going to click on the next person, which is Donabelle. And I'm sorry if I'm going to mention names, but you're all in the same group. So it's just so you can teach yourselves and learn. The good thing about Donabelle here is she is on a auto order. She's a gold. So that's great. So she's chugging along doing a thing. The next thing is Lee. So Lee, if we click on Lee, even though she's a manager, notice she's not qualifying as a manager. So even though she has ranked and has a lifetime rank as a manager, she's not being paid as a manager up here. Can everybody see that? So what that means is, oh dear, Lee needs to have somebody's dropped off, and that will affect, obviously, you, if you're a director, because it's very easy for somebody to drop from being a manager because somebody wasn't on an auto order. So in this instance, if we were looking at this girl, Lee, we would go to view profile on Lee's one, and we would look what her next rank is. And it says she's almost there at 92%, but there's one person on her right leg that is not active. See, she still needs one, which means she's got her 4, but one of them's not working. One's dropped off, left town, stopped, whatever the reasons are. Not everybody continues. So we're going to go down. If it was Lee we were trying to focus on, we would go down all the people until we find another one, find the 2, and see why that other person stopped, because we know her left leg is fine, okay? The next person we come to is Michelle. Congratulations, Michelle. Michelle's manager, paid rank manager, and her lifetime rank as a manager, which means that she's functioning well. So all of her things are going well. So if we clicked on Michelle's profile, we would see that she is 88% on her way to director. Congratulations. And that means all she has to do is work on one of her managers in her left leg. So she's obviously got a right leg manager working. So we go down to her left leg, and if this was Michelle, we were training, and we're looking at Heather. So Heather has not, we look at Heather, who is one of Michelle's managers because she's sponsored by Michelle, but she's not ranking as a manager. Now, the minute that Heather ranks as a manager, what does that do to Michelle? It makes her a director. So let's look at what we can do for Heather. So we go up to Heather's view profile. Is everybody following me? I'm not going too fast. Go up to view profile for Heather, and we go to her next rank. And she's 92% of the way there, which means she has dropped someone in her right leg.
Well, Tessa, I'm going to interrupt
Yeah.
because this is a good scenario. We actually didn't even know how they hit manager. That's actually been her dream and her goal over the last few weeks. So somehow she's ranked somewhere we didn't know and then dropped back down, I'm assuming, based on an
Right.
auto.
So as her upline manager, Michelle, it's your position to be, keeping in touch with her and saying, hey, keep going, one person, whatever. So let's look at person on the right leg. So that she needs one on her right leg, and that'll make you a director. So let's see on her right leg who's not active. So she's got Peter, and he was sponsored by Heather. Yeah, by her. So we're going to go to Peter, and we're going to go to his orders. So he had an order on the 4th of the 6th, 6th of the 4th, 4th of the 6th, no, 6th of the 4th.
Yeah.
Means he's probably got one coming this week because he's on auto order, so that's fine. But if we look at him again, notice there's the yellow bar saying he's got an order due on the 5th. You'll probably find that he's going to go active on the 5th, and your order, all of a sudden you'll become a director. Bam. Because he will turn over. So Michelle, I'm congratulating you in advance. You'll be a director on Friday.
Thanks.
That'll be Saturday our time because this is Friday their time. But just keep that in mind, okay? So I'll just try and it won't move.
So Tessa, that's because it's going to shift over. Just do you want to drill down into why it's the 8th? Because that's when the order ships out.
the 8th of the 5th. Oh, okay, 8th of the 5th, 8th of next week.
Of May.
Oh, 8th of May.
Yeah.
She's got one
So
due.
that's next Tuesday or something.
Okay, so that's when you'll hit. Sorry, not Friday.
It's okay. Couple of days. Nothing, no worries.
Nothing bad. So the other person, if we go up a bit, this up one level. So Heather went and put somebody on the inside leg, which is an odd thing to do. You don't do that. Don't worry, I've made that mistake. When I first started, I did exactly that because we used to do it on a different network. So in this one, that's still on her side, still counted as her, but it actually says that Paul is not active. So this is interesting. So let's click on Paul. And we click on Paul, his last order. So he's not active. So no, you're not going to make it because that one's going to drop. I don't know how that worked. Let's close that because she should have 2. Up 1, 2. Interesting. So this one is still active until the 8th when it clicks over. This one's not active. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. So one's not active. It's actually this one. So Heather, sorry, you're not going to be director unless this guy gets on an auto order or she sponsors another.
Yeah. Okay.
Does that make sense? So when she does sponsor another, she's better off putting him down here.
Where? On the right. Yeah. Yeah.
Far
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Always go
Yeah,
far right, far left. Sorry, that pushes you out a few more days, but that's all right.
Oh, well, get there in the end.
Yeah, so that's Heather. So that's pretty exciting. So Heather's, we'll just go back up again.
And actually, she was waiting. You know what? We just need to contact her. I was waiting for this training because she can put him on an auto order. And we were all just waiting for this new incentive. So I think that's going to happen, guys. As a team, we're super excited. And Michelle, well done for your leadership. You've been amazing.
Thanks.
Absolutely amazing. So we're going to go down this leg. We're going to continue on that trajectory where we were. If we go back up one, you'll see that we were going down the right leg. And we just studied Michelle's team for a minute there. So the next person is Leslie, who's inactive. So there's obviously nothing happening there. Either Leslie decided to stop, did whatever, or she just might have turned her own auto order off. Everybody knows the story of their own people, but she obviously didn't continue, or she might have got enough and not been wanting to be on an auto order. Sometimes we can talk to them and say, how are you going after your 3 months? Do you want to try, etc., etc. Now we have another one, Michelle. That was the weird one. Yeah, forget that one. An inside leg. Okay. Andrew Boys introduced Jody, so she's active, so that's great. Donna introduced Donna Bell, active, great. So we go down to the bottom, click to the top. So we'll just keep going down. These guys are all right, but they're just users. See, I'm not even going to click on each one. They're all just users. You're going to get people who come in and don't build. You'll soon find your builders because I'll start building inside leg. So we're going to go to this person, Carolyn. So Carolyn came in as a diamond on an auto. So we look at this one. She brought in one person. What did she do wrong with Rose? She did not put her on an auto order. Auto orders are important. So if we click on Rose and we go to her view profile, we go to her orders. The last order she had was on the 7th of March. She could be on an auto. Well, no, she's not. She's just done if you look at what she last bought, she came in and bought energy enhancers and some bits and pieces. It would be worth a phone call, whoever sponsored her, to get her back on track and on an auto order, because that will activate her. Okay. So this one, once again, Carolyn's not on an auto order. Go back to Carolyn and ask Carolyn. So the next manager we come to is Alison. Congratulations, wherever Alison's gone to. So we click on Alison. Hey, and Alison, you're also, I've only got a few on the screen, so I can't see it. Also paid as a manager, ranked as a manager. Congratulations, great achievement. So if we look at her view profile, and Alison's next rank, she's 67% on the way to director. So to look at what she needs to do, she needs to sponsor another one on her left and another one on her right. And to do that, she needs to turn some of the people she's got into managers. So she obviously needs a manager on each leg. But obviously you're active and everybody's popping along because you are a manager. So if you need one on your left and your right, you look at your builders. So Robin, Alison, who's this person on the inside? Oh, you did one of those funny ones too.
Yeah, because we didn't know. We didn't know.
Okay.
Now
It's
we
okay.
know.
I did it too. Don't worry.
I know.
We all did it. It's fine. This still counts. But see how they're not on an auto order. So these people can still build teams, but you need to get them on a regular order, because Robin here on a silver, if we click on Robin and just have a look at Robin, and we look at her order, her last order was in February. So March, April, May, she's almost out of product. It would be worth ringing Robin and saying, hey, Robin, how you going? What are your changes? Let's get your auto order started. And
okay, can I just ask a question? My big problem here is they've seen nothing, no results. And so
you've also got to let them know that they really need to be on it for a decade per month of life.
I've told them.
Per decade life. But that's their choice. If they don't want to continue, you can't make them.
No.
You can just, maybe, what are her health issues, Alison?
Well, it's actually her husband. She signed up for him and he's got really bad back.
So tell her, just hang with me, get some ice wave patches next month.
Yeah, I've given him 5 of those and 5 Eon.
Okay, so you've done that, nothing?
That's what he says, yeah.
You know what? Some people want to heal and some don't as well. You are going to get people.
I agree with that. Yeah.
That's fine. So we move along to the next one. RADA is not on an auto. I don't even know what RADA is doing. It's a no rank. Did you put that person in?
She's cancelled.
She's cancelled. Well, that explains that one. It's all right. You get those. This person came in as a platinum, but once again, not on an auto order. So what you've earned on all of these is you're earning a personal introduction bonus on everybody, but you're not getting any ongoing manager income because they're not on auto order. So she's obviously got a lot of product. And what I've found is that, excuse me, you're far better getting someone on a gold on auto than on a platinum on no auto.
Yes, that makes sense.
It just makes them, they run out and they want it. So see, none of these are active now. So they're going to, so it won't be long and you'll drop back after the 31 days because you won't have 2 actives on your left. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So you can go to each one. Like, let's go to Helena, whoever Helena is. And we look at her orders. A lot of people are quite happy to go on one. They just don't know what to do. So if you go and talk to Helena, February, March, April, May, she's almost ready to run out. So let's get you on an auto order of an Eon or a X39 or whatever she wants to keep you going. Don't let it.
She's another one who hasn't had any results
Okay.
That she can see.
that she
Yes.
can see. Yes.
That's where you've just got to encourage her and get her to watch some of the
Yes.
Zoom. And once again, you know, you've got people. Is this lady Kathy, or is she a optometrist? That name rings a bell.
I'm not sure, but she's only just joined up, and she's said that her husband wants to go on them, and they've only got a silver, so she's considering upgrading to gold.
Okay, so let's go bottom left again. Let's go down to here. So in that case, she needs to be, when you talk her through her upgrade to gold, wherever that is, oh, she's going to be active for a while anyway, but when you put her on, make sure she's on an auto order.
Yeah.
She's only just joined, yeah, so she's active for another month.
But then
Right.
I would need to push the auto order out a bit, because they wouldn't want that month coming in so
Well,
soon with a gold.
Depends if they want to build a business. If they want to build a business, you need to have the points. So,
Mm.
and if there's two of them, they're going to need the two, one each for their upgrade. Because an upgrade from silver to gold is just 2 sleeves. That's only
Yeah.
1 month.
Yeah.
So you put it out a month from the day you do the upgrade. So on your right leg, once again, we've got, this is being fed from above. So you've got everybody else adding to this. Michelle is adding. So you can see there's lots of just straights. And we've got someone else building here, Sarah. So Sarah,
Sarah, yeah.
okay, so Sarah Jeffrey. So this person, she's brought someone in, but not on an auto order once again. Now, if we go back to Sarah,
Yes, because, sorry, they've said they don't want to build, they purely want to use it as for themselves.
that's fine. But even if they're using it for themselves, it would have been good if Sarah had bought these. Is it 2 people or 1? A couple, 1 person?
Well, they bought in at diamond because they were
They bought in
sharing
at
it.
gold. No, this one. They
Oh.
bought in at gold.
Oh,
And
okay.
they're not on
I
an
don't know
auto
that
order.
person.
So this person here needs to be on an auto order, because they won't make any, if she wants, if they're not building well, nothing you can do.
Okay.
You've got to teach them. They just, auto order is the secret. So we keep going down till we find another manager.
So is Tessa, Michelle, so if you just get the people that don't want to build on an auto order, that's going to build your volume, isn't it?
Yes.
If they don't build, but you just have to get them on an order, so they just need to order monthly, right?
Correct. So whenever I get somebody signed up as a silver, if it's pensioner, say, they just want it for themselves. They're not interested in building. It's the last thing they want to do. So they come home with, well, they get 3 sleeves of X39, and then I just say to them, okay, so month 1, this is gone. Month 2, we're going to, because most of them have got arthritis, we're going to start to auto order. This is in month 2. Have that. Month 3, another one of them. And then month 4, so you're on an auto order of 1 product, and then they're seeing results. Does that make sense?
What was that other one you had with it? Was that an Eon or something?
Yeah. Eon.
Okay.
Yeah, that's your.
So basically, I think what we need to say for the auto order is the support patch that's going to help the X39 work faster.
100%. It's exactly what I say. Very well done.
But then how do they get that supply of Eon every month when they're going to need the X39 as well?
So for the first month, it gets them started. The second month they get it, but then you have to keep in touch and say, okay, we're on to our next month, into our 4th month now, but you're going to need 1 of each.
Right.
You can choose to just have the X39, but I do suggest you continue with the Eon. And generally in anybody over 50, it's really good to have both products, because of the inflammation that we have in our bodies.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay,
So I'll tell you what I've struggled with. So when they sign up and they usually get the silver, it's well, I just want to see, I don't want to go on auto ship, because I just want to see how it's going to work for me. And now I've got 3 or 4 people that are saying heading into their 3rd month. Well, I haven't seen any results. So they're really not keen to go on auto ship.
So maybe that support patch will help accelerate the X39. I don't know.
Yeah.
Exactly. And also, I think part of it when they come in is getting them onto the testimonial nights or listening or sending them information where people are actually getting results and the things that it can be doing on the inside, even though it's not doing it on the outside. So
See, I don't even know how to join them up onto those testimonial. I'm not sure how to do that.
Well, they've just got to be on the Arise team chat for the events and they'll get the link and they just click on and watch. So with this one, he's sponsored.
That's one of the keys is putting, I think we found silvers, if they can go in that WhatsApp chat, it keeps them hearing and it keeps them connected. So that was one key, I think, definitely. I just wanted to see, does Ange have a question? Sorry, Ange, is your hand still up?
Yeah, I was just referring back to when you're talking about ranks. Obviously, if you rank at manager in a particular time frame, great. And then the next month you may not have any personally enrolled, sponsored, active people. So therefore your rank is still manager, but you're not paid at that rank. So obviously.
Absolutely correct. I mean, I could be a senior presidential director, which I am, and not to do my auto order. That would be disastrous. And then I would lose all my points. I would still be a senior presidential director, but I would, my pay would drop significantly. Like it was just, you just don't do it. You do a 6 monthly Zoom, like maintenance pack. But yes, so wherever you are, whether you're a director, there were many times as a director, I dropped back to manager. There were times as a executive director, I dropped back to director, just for a day or two, never for a whole week, just in that turning week while we got people to we'd go back down through like exactly what we're doing now and say, hey, auto order's not happening, or we'd get people to sponsor more people. And so you've got to be on top of it and you've got to find where your holes are and plug your holes to build your money and build your team and build your business. Because if you let too many holes go through, it just becomes a holy mess. I don't really know what to say.
Thank you. So in terms of the 8th day of the month, Tessa, is that the holy grail to work towards to get everybody to have their auto ships processed by?
The 8th day of the month? No.
Yeah, we were talking about the 8th of May before and my brain went somewhere else for
okay, so it depends when the auto ship is set. So let's say this person here, Vicky, let's click on Vicky. Vicky became her first order. Let's look at first order was on the 19th of the 3rd. And when I set an automatic order, I always set it a few days earlier, just in case there's less days in the month. So Andrew's obviously set her auto order for the 15th of the 4th, 15th of the 5th, 15th of the 6th, 15th of the 7th, and so on for this person, see? It depends on what day of the month they join. If this one joined on Kimberly, she joined on the 23rd. And see how he's put the auto order a few days back so she doesn't miss rank. So hers will start on the 19th of every month. So no, it's not the 8th. It's whatever date the person joined.
Okay.
Does that answer your question? Okay, so if we go back to where we were here with Pat somewhere. So if we look at this one, he's got 3 personally sponsored and 1 on his left. So if we were to click here, you would see that he needs to have next rank. He still needs 1 on his left and he becomes a manager. Okay. And so then he would be making a manager on each leg to become a director. It's very simple. So we'll go down to the next builder. There's a manager down here. This is Miss Sue. Well done, Sue. So ranked as a manager, congratulations. Paid as a manager. She has 16 on her left leg and 36 on her right, which is really good numbers. So you don't try and even them off. I had this conversation with Andrew and Vanessa the other day, because if you've got 36 on each side, Sue, then you're not picking up the full bonus volume of 30%, 60%. if you don't understand that, go to the compensation plan on thisisitteam.com. You need to have for every 330 points on your left and 660 points on your strong leg, you will receive $50 for each cycle. So you're never going to have two legs with the same amount. You want to have it 1/3 to 2/3, not 50-50. Does that make sense? Otherwise, you're leaving money on the table. Questions? Does it make sense?
Does it matter which side?
Beg your pardon?
Does it matter which side?
Well, no, it could be
Right.
just as your strong leg, doesn't matter. You'll
Okay.
find your strong leg's normally the one being fed from above, but not always.
Okay.
It can change depending if you get a rocket ship under you, it doesn't matter, but always try and keep it to 1/3 to 2/3 because that way you will maximize the marketing plan.
Okay. Thank you.
So let's go down here. This person here under Sue, she's a manager too. Fantastic. So Linda's a manager. Is that the one we just lead? No, that was another one. So Linda's a manager. So Linda to become next rank a director, she's just got to get a manager on each of her legs. Does that make sense? Yep. So we keep going down till we find another builder. And often you get just long straight, go away. You get long straight legs until you find another builder. Because remember the 80-20 rule, 80% of the people do 20% of the work. 20% of the people do 80% of the work.
And you're saying the word builder because as soon as you click on them, you'll see inside legs starting to fill as well.
Like that one. There you go. Correct. So this one was a builder. So this one is a manager. We just saw that. So we go down this leg and we got another builder. You can see it's a builder because there's a couple of people here. So this person is sponsored once again by Sue. So once this person becomes a manager, you become a director. Well done. So Sue, this person, Barrett has 2 sponsored. So when we click on Barrett and we go on to his next rank, he just needs 1 on each side to be active, and then you become a director. Well done. So we keep going down and we notice that all of these people are, if we just hover over them, sorry, are on auto order, which is unbelievable because you make more money if your people are on auto order. You're receiving, who's this person? Sponsored by Joanne. So this person's sponsored 2 as well. So obviously 1 here and 1 here. So well done, Joanne, and so on. So it goes down and down and down till you find another builder. Going down and just checking that they're on auto order, which is amazing. When they're on auto order, you're building a legacy. And we go down to this person who is Angie and David. Is that on here tonight? Well done. So they've got 3 sponsored. So if we click on them, who also came in as diamonds, and we go next rank, and 92% on the way to manager. Well done. You just need another person on your left leg and you are a manager. Well done. So 1 here, and then you become a manager. Congratulations. And then we go to Leah, who's building. So there's a lot of builders in this leg. She has sponsored 1 person, but she's not on an auto order. See that? So Angie and David, if she's building people,
that's my blue. I mean, she's my first second enrollment, and I thought I did it correctly when I put her on auto ship because she was aware of it. But anyway, I'll follow that up with her right now.
Well, because she's a diamond, she actually gets free auto ship for 3 months. Are you aware of that?
Yes, I am.
So
I'd set it for the 24th of July or something like that, and then I didn't do it properly, so it's my blue.
Perfect. Worth going back in, otherwise she'll drop and you'll drop. Okay, she needs to hold it for the 31. Like to benefit her, it needs to have a tick. So she's got. So always don't make it the 24th of July because that's right on the cusp. If there's only 30 days, or just in case, make it like the 23rd or the 22nd, just to be safe. Make her auto go through so she doesn't lose her points.
Thank you.
When you are ordering for Leah, you simply go into your store because she's not, because if you went into her monthly order, there'd be nothing set. So you go into the store, you click on the patches that she would want, you set them in auto order. Oh, does anybody know how to do that? Monthly order? We'll finish this trick.
Love you to show before we close that out. That and maintenance kit would be great.
We'll do that. I just don't want to get off this page. So Leah, so that's all she needs to do is to be on an auto order. Everybody else here is on auto orders, which is great. And then we're at the end of the tree. So you guys are doing an amazing job. There's a few loose ends where there's a couple of people not on auto order. So that's really important. So it's back to Andrew and Vanessa. So yeah, well done. So when you're ordering for somebody, you go to patches, like your friend who is the diamond, and she needs to be 110 PV if she's going to be a manager. So you want to buy anything that's going to be 110. So she can choose anything. Mostly she would have an X39, and you click it on, well, let's just say it's 2 for the ease of it all. And you'd add it to the monthly subscription order. So you would click on that. It's added it to the order. Then that doesn't mean it's automatically happened. You've got to go to the cart and you've got to check out. Okay, and when you go to the checkout, it's going to say what address. Well, this is obviously me. You click on that and then you put your CVV in and the deal's done. But we'll get out of here because I don't want to change my auto order. And we'll remove the cart.
Where do you see the 110, Tessa?
When you look at the, okay, it's a good question. So with me, I order a monthly, I do a 6 monthly maintenance, but just in case I forget, because you can't set a 6 monthly maintenance, I always set out, so you look at mine, just some random thing for 6 months out. So I don't lose my points, right? So when you add them, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So all your YH products are 55 PV. All of your Ice Waves X39 and X49, if you're getting them from overseas, are 77. So your total BV is 132 as long as it's 110.
Okay.
So I mean, it could be
Yes,
2 eons, wouldn't matter.
Tessa, it actually, we can't anymore. If you now order 2 of the YH, it drops the points down to, what is it, Michelle, 94?
It does, but that's because you're getting 3 products for the price of 2, so it's a cheaper value, but you've got to add another product. Yes, you're correct.
Yeah, because I've been telling everyone 2 on auto, 2 of the support is fine, and it's not, because now the points aren't quite 110.
Got to have your 110. So the reason I just have this set on, but it's not coming out till August, is because I have a maintenance pack in progress for 6 months. How do you do a maintenance pack? You go up to store and you go into your maintenance.
Yep.
And so every 6 months, I just do one of these ones, which is 110 BV. And that gives me 9 sleeves. If I click on that, you get 9 sleeves of X39 for 6 months. You're getting a cheaper value.
Yep.
And
110 per month. Yep.
And if all the others aren't necessary, like you can do a smaller one. Some people opt to do a 3-month one, but it's only giving you 77 BV. The only other one that works is this one, but it's 117. But however, this is not X39. If you look at it, it's 14 patches of support products. Okay. It's not, I mean, that might be good for a practitioner, but not for me. I couldn't do without the X39. It's the mothership. So this is really the best one to have. And then you would just do a one-off order. And then you would push out like next on the 13th of the 8th or whatever the date was. I would order this about the 10th of the 8th, and then I'd push it out for 6 more months. Does that make sense?
So that one that you're ordering for 6 months, it says pack of 3 X39. Are there 3 packs of support patches with it?
This one here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, this is 9 sleeves of X39.
Oh, okay. Okay.
The other maintenance pack is, this one is 14 sleeves of the support patches. 14 sleeves. You can choose like 14 eons, 14 carnosines, or a mix and match of whatever you like. but it's not X39. So you'd have to spend a bit to get both packs.
Mhm.
Tessa,
But-
so if, for instance, you you just do that pack, that maintenance pack, that keeps you on auto ship. That's still considered a commission level kit.
Absolutely. So
So
you can look at
you do it for 6 months. You don't have to worry about your auto ship for 6 months.
No, and when you've got an auto ship going, you'll see these trickle items. Now it says I've got Alameda because when I was in Korea, I happened